I wanted to talk to you today about the Canadian housing market. So basically, there's so much news out there, so many media saying that it's a right time to buy. Others are saying that it's really not. 2012 is going to go down, and others are saying 2012 looks like a pretty steady year. So I just wanted to give you quick statistics, and then from there you can decide on your own if it's the right time or to buy or sell your property. So basically, here's a quick statistics for overall Canadian market. The numbers of properties sold in Canada in 2011 was 456,000 units. In 2012, it's going to remain pretty steady at an increase of 468,200 units. The resale prices in Canada in 2011, they're looking at $363,000. In 2012, again, they're looking to not a big increase, just a small one of 368,900. In 2013, they're looking at an increase of $379,000. Again, this is for the entire Canadian market. Now, this quick statistics for overall Canadian market. In the eastern part of Canada, so all the 6 provinces in the eastern part, in 2012, we're looking for something that a market that will be pretty steady, and so there's not going to be a decrease nor an increase. In 2013, we're expecting a modest growth, and in the western part of Canada, it's going to be totally different. In 2012, all western provinces will see a growth, including Alberta, which will be around 13.2%. In 2013, again, they're going to see a positive growth, and Saskatchewan will be slightly lower than the others with a 2.7 growth. So here, there's a lot of uncertainty that continues to affect the global economy. Now, with what's happened with the U.S. economy, of course, it pretty much has an impact on everybody's economy throughout the world. So they're saying that if U.S. It could possibly recover faster than planned, and that if that's the case, there's going to be better U.S. employment, economic growth, boost employment in Canada, and stronger housing market. Now, this U.S. market takes a little longer to recover. We can see a slower recovery in the U.S. and parts of Europe, slower employment growth in Canada, and lower demand for housing. So it could really go both ways. Now, the positive thing about this is that the mortgage rates has been the lowest that it has ever pretty much been, or close to the lowest in history. So if you're a first-time home buyer or if you're looking to move, right now is a very good time to get a mortgage rate. And we're expecting to see this to stay pretty steady throughout the year, and then it's going to increase at late 2012 and the beginning of 2013. If you're looking to have some information about mortgage rate, you can call our office and we can definitely set you up with a meeting with one of our best mortgage brokers. Now, important stats for the real estate market. So I wanted to talk to you about migration in Canada. So 2011, there was 233,846 migration in Canada. In 2012, we're looking for an increase of 253,800. And 2013, we're looking at a higher increase of 258,800. So, the employment rate in 2011 was 7.4%. 2012 will decrease to 7.3%, and 2013 it's going to decrease of 6.3%. Now, in Ontario, why I wanted to talk to you about migration is because 75% of Ontario population growth will be because of immigration level over the next few years, which has a major impact on who's buying the properties, who's renting the properties, and it could definitely have a good impact on our real estate market. Now, for the job growth in 2011, it was 1.8%. 2012 is going to be a little lower at 0.7%. And 2013, it's going to pick up again at 1.6%. Now, the stats for Ontario real estate market, the resale with MLS will remain pretty stable, averaging of 195,000 properties per year. 2012 and 2013, you'll see here there's a slightly lower, and then it's going to pick up again in 2013 with 197,850 properties. So, and the average sale price in 2012 will be around 374,300, and 2013 of 382,000. Again, this is the entire Ontario real estate market and not just the Ottawa. So here you can see basically what they're saying is that 2012 will remain pretty steady. There's not going to be a decrease nor an increase, and 2013 is going to pick up again. If you have any questions about this, you can call our office. We can set up a meeting and just general information about the Ottawa real estate market. And I invite you also to follow us on Twitter and Facebook. Thank you very much, and merci beaucoup.